Oh, welcome to San Antonio, Texas. Ditched the cars yesterday. Got rid of the Porsche and the Mercedes. I've got this this Porsche here. Very nice car. Making sure they're not. We're actually in an IAA picking up a little transit van. We'll talk about that today, about rates out of Texas right now. But picked this up in Austin. It is headed to New Jersey to AIM Performance to get some work done. AIM Performance is I think they specialize on all Porsche work up in New Jersey, and it's actually Daryl's cousin that owns the shop. So dropped his Viper off to this guy who owns a shop, owns Calvo Motorsports, and then this is his car, and it's going back to New Jersey. So we dropped one and picked one at the same location. It was nice. So just waiting for our car now. So that dude's freaking jacked. It is a low roof transit van, so we should be able to bring it in. We got the tire rack here, but we should be able to bring it in far enough that tire rack won't be an issue, and it doesn't stick out all that much, so we can shimmy it this way a little bit. But that's what we're working with. Got straps laid out, ready to go. So a little bit of an odd situation with this transit. I haven't really done this before on one of these. Hop in the truck here and look at the paperwork. So it is it's a 2020 Transit with 28,000 miles on it. Sold for $16,000 out the door. It's a run and drive unit, which is good. It's the best paying thing out of Texas and goes to New Jersey. Well, in New Jersey, it goes to Manheim, New Jersey. So I don't know if it maybe doesn't have a salvage title or what, because I didn't get a title. But actually didn't have to pay any storage. So it's literally going from a salvage auction right to a Manheim auction, which it's a little weird, but I don't know, not my problem. We just had to come down here about 3 hours from Austin. This is by far the best paying vehicle out of Texas, which rates in Texas are pretty crappy. Even for close that if that truck's loud. Even for enclosed, people are wanting to pay like 50-60 cents a mile for enclosed. So this transit van wasn't an enclosed transport, but it was paying I don't know what it was paying, but it's paying the best out of everything that we have searched for. I tell you, it's like some brokers really don't want to get cars moved. You call them, or in their description says text. So you text them and then they don't respond to you. Like I had like 3 or 4 cars yesterday that were paying just garbage. And I tried to get them to bump up. Like, hey, I'm in the area, we can get this car. One was like a lowered Miata. I was like, our trailer's perfect for that. And they were they wanted like $800 from Texas to Pennsylvania. And I was like, can you do, I was like, $1,200, because I was just gonna shoot high and see if they'd meet in the middle, because then we could have got out last night. And it wasn't a good rate, but the purpose of this trip was we had to get those 2 cars down here. So I'm sure, I don't know what the payment details are on getting the Viper and getting the Porsche back, but that's none of the it doesn't really matter. It's just all about the connection on that one. And that was a purpose for the trip. So to get the Viper to Texas and get the Porsche back to New Jersey. So we stayed at Embassy Suites last night, which was really nice. It was nice to get a couple hours, probably about 6 hours or so of sleep in an actual bed. And yeah, we'll wait for our car to come out here. We'll get the magnets stuck on here after we get the truck cleaned, and we're northeast bound. And when I say magnets, for all you guys in the comments, we have people were asking about running numbers on this truck because they didn't see them. We have like the boards that clip on to the bed rail and they like flip up, and we just stick it. It's got a magnet that sticks to it with my numbers on it, so we just flip them up, put the magnet on there, and go. But we took them off last night while we were at the hotel, so nobody would yank them and left them in the truck. So we just gotta wipe the boards down so they stick well. And that's one bad thing about having an aluminum truck, but it's nice to be able to like if you use it for a personal truck, be able to take them off to use it for a personal truck. So let's get down the road. All right, so I want to talk a little more while I'm waiting with what I'm going to be doing with this enclosed work. So I'm not sure if this trailer is actually going to be sticking around. Not having any access doors on the side is kind of making it a pain in the butt. I mean, it has the one walk-in door, but there's no like access doors on the side. Like the Sundowner that's coming for Daryl to pull is like the 53-foot internal wedge, has like 3 flip-ups on the side, removable fenders, and it's ideal for, you know, for low exotic or, you know, specialty cars. This trailer's heavy, and it's, you know, it's 48 foot when you really only need 36. I think the deck space on this is somewhere around like 40 to 38, but it's just tough to get around the cars. It needs E-Track, so we have been talking about if this trailer is going to stick around or not, or if I'm just going to go out. I've been thinking about just going out and buying a 36-foot either bumper pull or gooseneck, just out of Georgia, put E-Track in it. You know, if it has like 1 or 2 access doors on the side, great, but you know, just I'm not gonna be pulling it all the time. So if he can make some money off of selling this trailer, and you know, I can get my enclosed side of it, you know, in for a low budget, should I say, but be able to really take care of those cars, I think that's what I may do. So figured I'd do a little talking. I haven't really talked to you guys much on this trip. It's been a long one so far, but we're 3 days in now, and we're both reset, so we'll head north. This dude hustled. He picked up, how many's he got? 7? And probably had them all. He's only been here for about, well, I don't know how long he's been here, but from the time he got his first car till now, it's only been about 30 minutes, and they just had one loader bringing him out. So it didn't take him long to get strapped down and get moving. Nice little old Freightliner there. Another Freightliner coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and guess he's probably dropping something off, because he doesn't have any more room. We've got that might be our transit van. That might be an issue. Let's find out. Going to Dallas, Texas. Head into this Mercedes dealer, since we couldn't get that transit. It's unfortunate, it was long wheelbase. Let's get our car picked up here. When in Texas. Must stop at Buc-ee's. E53 AMG stuffed in here, along with the Porsche. A little better view of the Porsche since we got some sunlight. But these cars make it nice that they're a little easy to walk around, get around. It's nice hauling small cars. But I'm looking for.
I'm kind of smart.
Did you find them?
Yeah, they were in my other jeans.
Oh, that's true. So yeah, we couldn't find the fuel keys for the fuel cap on the auxiliary tank. I needed to check these cars anyways. Check out this. This AMG. This is headed from Dallas to New Jersey, and that's headed from Austin to New Jersey. This came up on the board right after that Transit came out and was a long wheelbase Transit. Low roof, long wheelbase. That didn't work. There you go. So coming down here to Texas is kind of starting to feel like everybody talks about coming out of Florida with cars. I mean, even though we are, we're doing okay. We got this, that Mercedes booked off of Central Dispatch to come back. Told the broker about the Transit, and he was okay with it. And you know, we just had to cancel. It's gonna have to. It's a long wheelbase Transit. I thought it was short wheelbase, and we could stuff it in there because it was paying pretty good, but. He even offered us more money, but there's no way we'd be able to get it. So we're getting fuel now. With some jalapeno and cheese. No, not some. I don't know if this is venison or not. I was gonna say summer sausage, but got to experience Buc-ee's. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been to Texas. Man, I sure do love this truck though. Automatic steps, push button. Strobe lights that everybody was asking about. We get pulled out of the way here. He finishes getting food. We can point this thing towards New Jersey. We're in, is it Rose City, Texas now, right outside of Dallas. This guy's been sitting at this pump for a half hour maybe. No big deal. Alright, for those of you that were asking about the strobes, I'll show them to you. Be taillights too. Taillights, tag lights. It's a module you can get, and it's like plug and play, but you have to like hooks up to the BCM and then allows them to be strobes. There's a hot shot over there with a boat. Can't tell what brand, but a wakeboard boat over there on a PJ.